Boom. Do you carry every single day? Do you carry 9, 45, 40? What's your choice? What do you prefer? What type of ammo? I want to tell you about mine. Welcome to Fundamentals. Fundamentals.com. Boom. Welcome to another episode of Fundamentals, where today we're going to talk about caliber and what you carry in your everyday carry, which we know as EDC. For those that don't know, EDC stands for everyday carry. So if somebody says, hey, what's your EDC? They want to know, what are you carrying every day? So today, I'm going to do something a little different today. A lot of times when I'm talking about different guns and different stuff, we just like breezing through and we're talking about the features and little cool stuff. Today, I want to talk to the brand new gun owner. This is a little 101. This is the Fundamentals 101. I want to talk about your first gun, your first carry gun. I know nowadays the concealed carry world is growing. More people are becoming smart and woke and understanding that you should be able to carry, well, you can carry in most places a pistol for personal defense. And a lot of people are starting to actually catch on to that and understand, like, dude, I need a gun. So they're going to the gun store, first time, never had a gun before. They see guns, they've see them on video games, they hear about them, but they've never really shot one, never really held one, never really had a real gun. I'm talking to you. Nothing wrong with that. If you just got your gun, welcome to the gun toting community. Be very responsible. Do a lot of self-education on gun carrying, different types of carry, different types of ammo. Get to know your gun, shoot your gun, learn how to carry your gun the proper way if you're going to carry it in public. So let's talk about that. So where do we begin? There's so much to this. Could be a couple of episodes, but I just want to talk about it. This is going to be all over the place. So let's just hang with me. The most popular carry gun in the world is a 9mm. I'm not going to discuss what brand is the best in the world because everybody has their own opinions. But a 9mm has been in service for decades, hundreds of years. I mean, the 9mm is a very, 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 very well-known cartridge, very much carried cartridge, has a long history. And, there's different types of ammo. I'm pretty sure when you went and bought your gun and you say, hey, I want a gun, I'm sure they directed you to some 9mm. Most females out there, they probably try to sell you a small little compact gun that can fit in your purse or whatever. But I'm here to tell you, you have to shoot guns. You have to go, like if you're about to buy a new gun for the first time, I recommend you go to a gun range that rents guns out. Chances are they're going to rent every caliber. They're going to rent the most popular guns and they're going to have them. And they're like $5 to rent a gun. So I would go in there and I would shoot a couple of different guns and see what you're comfortable with. What feels good in your hand, what you can handle as far as recoil goes. Just go figure it out. Just don't buy a gun because somebody says, oh, I think this is going to be a perfect first starter gun for you, because they might not know what the hell they're talking about. You can't take everybody's word. You know what I mean? But I will tell you, one of the most popular carry guns a lot of people will try to push you on is a Glock 19. That's like, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think the Glock 19 is the most carried pistol in the world. Like, that's the more people have Glock 19s than anything. And I have a Glock 19 right here. This Glock 19 actually has a couple of cool features on it. Like, I have a light laser combo. This is the O-Light rechargeable galore. I say it all fucked up, but you know what I'm talking about. I have a Trijicon RMR. Not really for beginners. This is a pretty advanced red dot system, and I have height sights, but underneath all that beauty, this is a Glock 19. This is a Gen 5 Glock 19. Actually, this is a Glock 45. Excuse me. That's another thing. They come out with new guns all the time, just like they come out with cars. So, when buying a new gun and going out there shopping for a pistol, you want to, get something up to date. What's the newest? What's the hottest, newest, truest? You know what I mean? And then, of course, test it. Make sure you can shoot it right. There's different types of ammo they're going to give you. Of course, I don't know if they explained this to you, but there's target ammo, which is technically used for target practice and whatnot. Most of the time, if you Google the word bullet, you're going to see something that looks like this. Just a bullet. Cartoon, it'll look like a bullet. It's got a round ball, copper head, brass jacket, center fire. That's your standard bullet. This is a 45 ACP, 230 grain. This is, back in the day, this is all a 45 had. But nowadays, of course, they have hollow tips for self-defense, and they have penetrator rounds for, different applications. But this is your standard 45 ACP range ball ammo, as they call it. I mean, of course, they have more exotic stuff like your Golden Saber by Remington. I love this round. This is a very nasty round, which opens up like, man, I have an expanded bullet. I think it's in the other room, but I'll show you. But of course, different bullets do different things. One's for self-defense, one is for target practice. There's a reason the self-defense one is a hollow point bullet. You notice the difference. One of them has a hollow tip. One of them has a bar ammo. A lot of people give you all these scary war stories like, oh, he had hollow tip bullets and this and that and that. And then you go to certain states and they'll say, oh, hollow tip points are illegal. They're like more deadly. A hollow point bullet is designed for self-defense. This bullet has a hollow cavity. Most likely it's a lead bullet, which most bullets are lead. There's others we'll talk about. Most bullets are lead, and they have a copper jacket over them. So you ever hear the word jacketed hollow point or full metal jacket? That's what this is. The jacket would be the copper that you see. Most of these bullets are lead underneath. And you know what lead is? Like gray lead. So a hollow point is basically a lead projectile with a copper coating, copper jacket, but the center is drilled out, basically. You have a cavity in the middle, which makes it a hollow point. What that bullet is designed to do, when that bullet hits whatever target it's supposed to hit, mainly a soft target. When I say soft target, I would mean skin, tissue, water, anything soft. When that bullet hits a soft target, it's designed to open up and fold back on itself like a flower. Imagine taking a flower and forcing the petals back. That's what a hollow point bullet is. The reason it's designed to do that is so that when you do shoot an intruder or somebody who's violating you and trying to hurt you, you shoot them, that bullet goes in there, it opens up. When it opens up, yes, it does a lot of damage inside of them, but all the energy dumps right inside the target, avoiding any type of extended penetration where your bullet might go through one target and hit the next target, which, as you know, you're liable for every bullet that leaves your gun. So you want to make sure you're carrying the right thing. And then a lot of times, these bullets are just hole punchers. That's probably what they don't tell you. There's no bullet out there that's a magic bullet. There's not a bullet out there that's a man stopper. Like, oh, I hit him one time with this and it's over with. That's true, but it's not true. If you want to hit somebody one time when it's over with, you have to hit them in the correct spots. There's vital parts of the body that will shut the body down like a light switch. And, we'll do a whole other talk about that another time. But I'm just telling you, a bullet is not designed to just shoot somebody and they drop dead. You can Google all over the internet, all over YouTube. You see people getting shot and they're still in the fight. Adrenaline is a motherfucker. Don't think because you got a pistol on you, you got your little 9 on you, or, well, I got a 45 on me, or whatever you're carrying. Don't think for 1 second, if you were being attacked by a boogeyman or a bad guy, that you're just going to pull your gun out, shoot him once, and he's going to fly back like the movies. That's bullshit. Chances are somebody who's desperate enough and fucked up enough to just attack you like that is probably jacked up on some type of drugs or adrenaline or just pure hateration, and they just hate you so much they want to kill you. So their body's acting different. So unless you hit them, boom, right where you need to hit them at, they will still be in the fight. A lot of people don't tell you that. Just because you carry a gun don't mean you're going to stop everything at one shot. Different things happen. Once you realize you're being shot or shot at, your body goes into a different type of mode, a defend mode. It's called BAR, body alarm reaction. And it's the way your body reacts to trauma. You might pull your gun out in the self-defense. Somebody's coming at you and you shoot them. Pow, pow, pow. And they're like, whoa, they just flip out on you and go crazy and attack you like a madman. That's why you have to keep on shooting until the threat is over. So with that being said, it doesn't matter what bullet you have. It's where you hit them at. Different sizes of bullets, they travel different. A 45 is a 230 grain for the most part. Is going to travel a lot slower than a 9mm, which is a 115 grain for most part, which is basically half the weight. So a 9mm round is going to fly a whole lot faster than this 45. Although the same bullet is above Hornady critical duty, and these are crazy hollow points with a insert, a little polymer insert that well, it's not really polymer, it's like rubber inside that helps the bullet even expand even better. But these are designed to cut through glass, car doors and stuff. This is what police use. But for the most part, like I said, you know, I got a couple here. I got a 40 here. This is called a wad cutter. As you see, it's flat. It's a full metal jacket. I have a 230 grain 45 ACP hard nose. Now I have a crazy bullet here. You know what? Drop a comment. This is like a Lehigh Defense with some crazy special cut on it. I forgot the name of the company that makes it, but I picked these up at a gun show. These are all copper. They travel at like 2,000 feet per second. They probably only weigh like 80 grain. This is a pure penetrator. This bullet is made to cut through and keep on going. So this is something you would not use in a house or an apartment for self-defense. This is like shooting two people in the car with one bullet through the doors type situation, which could be illegal in different states. What I'm showing you here, guys, is different exotic ammo. Different exotic ammo, which this is 9mm. This is 9mm. Exotic, different tips. You got a RIP, you got a Fort Scott, you got a extreme penetrator, and you have a gold dot here. This would not be your typical target round. But what I do recommend is if you're going to carry an exotic ammo, I would shoot that exotic ammo through your exotic gun just so you understand how that gun reacts to that ammo, especially if that's the ammo you're going to carry. You got to shoot what you're going to carry. You know what I'm talking? You can't go carrying some crazy hyper plus P plus ammo and training with 115 9mm and wonder when you pull your gun out in a self-defense and that thing is kicking like a mule why it's doing that. You should have been shooting those rounds just to get an understanding of how they work in your gun. Chances are when you went to the gun dealer, which you gotta remember, these gun dealers work on commission. When you walk in a gun store, everybody want to come help you out. They're getting paid on what they sell you. So they're going to try to sell you, I think you need this gun, this ammo, They're going to give you a nice combination. For the most part, they're not going to be wrong. I mean, they're going to set you up right, but you have to know what you have. You got to shoot what you have. You got to actually take that gun to the range and practice with that ammo that you're going to carry. Now, it can get expensive. Exotic ammo, gold dots, Hornadys, Fort Scotts, all these different kind of crazy ass bullets are very expensive. They can be $40 for 20 of them. When something like this, like a regular ball ammo, might be $17 for 50 of them. We're talking 9mm. Of course, the 9, 40, and 45, they get more expensive as you go. So that's why a lot of people say, oh, 45 is badass, but it just costs too much money to go shooting. Because a box of 45 is definitely twice the amount of a 9mm. So, and then like they say nowadays, 9mm is designed to shoot just as hard as a 45. And then they try to make a 45 shoot like a 9. It's crazy. That's why I say, man, it's really up to you. Each bullet is going to have different recoil. They're going to handle different. They're going to do different things. I just got these bullets. They're Fort Scott munitions. And these are some badass bullets, man. They're called TUI, Tumble Upon Impact. So it looks like a spear, like a football, or the head of a maybe lipstick or something. It's like a sharp point. This bull is designed to fly straight, and when it hits, it starts tumbling, something like an AR would do. So if you look at the ballistics on YouTube, crazy. You'll see that bullet flip like 3 times in the gelatin. I'm not a scientist. I gotta cover the logo. No free promo here. Excuse me, man. I had a dry throat. Anyway, Tumble Upon Impact. This is a badass bullet, man. Thing tumbles. I've seen the ballistics on it. I went to my local gun store and I was showing the guys there. I said, hey, you ever see something like this? This is cool. And they said, man, that'll be a badass bullet if it can fly straight. As long as it doesn't start tumbling before it hits a target, you got yourself a nice bullet. So they said, yo, you know what? Once you go in there and try them things out and let us know how they hit. And I'm thinking they're probably just trying to make me spend these damn expensive bullets, so I got to buy more. So anyway, I go in there. First shot, 15 yards. First shot, bullseye. I took the X right out the logo and then right out the target. Bullseye. It shot so fast and so clean and made a perfect circle. Whoa. It made the perfect circle. This thing was amazing. And I ended up shooting the whole mag. I was upset because I had these were like $40. I had to buy some more. But I like those, man. That's a great bullet to carry. And it's very light. It made my magazine, damn, look at me. It made my magazine so super light. Got my little stamp. Like right now, this is a Glock 19, a Glock 45 mag, 9mm. It's got 17 in it. And I got some gold dots in here. And it's got, it's got some weight. But when I load it up with these Fort Scotts, that thing feels like nothing. So it makes the gun lighter to carry, and it shoots really nice. But once again, is it a bullet I would carry? Hell yeah. For self-defense, it's a penetrator. It's going to go through hard obstacles, hard surfaces. So if somebody's hiding behind like a trash can or a dumpster, it's going to go through that. And it's really light, man. I haven't tried these yet. And I'm not a scientist, so you're not going to see me out there doing no ballistic test. You will catch us on the range. We got some Gundamental range days coming. But you're not going to catch me shooting into no jello. And that's for them guys. You can watch them, but I'll watch it with you. Matter of fact, we'll pull it up on the screen and we'll both watch it. But do I want to go through all that? No, I don't think so. I'd rather just tell you about my experiences, what I think, give you a little information, letting you know, like I said, different ammo does different stuff. 9, 40, 45. Those are the most popular carries. They're all going to do different stuff, man. You just got to get around, research that round, figure out exactly the type of environment you're at. So let's just say you live down by the beach, right? You live down by the beach. You're in like Miami. Always hot. Everybody has basketball shorts and T-shirts on and flip-flops. And, there's certain ammo that's great for that. But then if you're in the north and they got Timberland boots and Carhartt jackets and leather shirts and denim, you might want a bullet that's going to like do a little bit more penetration. These fancy bullets like this RIP. This is RIP. This bullet's designed to shred. My concern about this one, I'm afraid this isn't going to go deep into the target. Because it's so, oh my God, it's held together. It's barely held together. Underneath these shards, there's like a little flat plate, like a little baby penny or something. So I think as soon as it hits, it's going to go open. Now, a soft target, like I said, T-shirt weather, you're on the beach, you got to defend yourself in the streets, and that bullet's going to do what it has to do. But in a different environment, like I said, it's colder, there's more layers of clothes on. I don't know, that bullet's going to open up. Them shards turn into little spears. I'm sure it's going to piss somebody off, but will it down them? Probably not. Like I said, unless you're hitting them vital areas. Vital areas, shot placement is your most important thing. That's why I can't express more. You have to shoot. You have to shoot I want to say every day. I shoot every day. You want to shoot maybe at least 3 times a week, man. Just like people go to the gym, they go to Planet Fitness and they go work out and they go do their little monthly. Do that at the range, man. Get you a monthly membership at the range. Go get you a box of bullets every other day and just hone your craft. Remember, if you're going to be carrying a weapon, you're responsible for every bullet that leaves that chamber. That's why you have to know what kind of bullets you're shooting, what it does, its capabilities, how it handles. You know what I mean? If that bullet doesn't have enough, kick to really like make your shit cycle, you got to know what's going on. You might see some fancy bullets, hear this fancy technology. Oh, I want that. Not knowing that bullet's designed for a 7-inch barrel. It's designed for a 5-inch full-length long slide. And you might have a little bullshit little baby pocket purse gun. That bullet's too much for that gun. It's not going to do what it's designed to do. Because they actually make rounds for that. They make rounds for, little guns. And they make rounds for big guns. If you got a duty weapon, you got a nice big solid duty round. Most bullets were designed to work out of a full-size gun. So, like I said, you can go, let me see, I think you can shoot the bullshit bullet out of a full-size gun because it's got more barrel, but you can't shoot a nice bullet out of a small one, something like that. Just figure out what I just said. One of my favorite carries right now is definitely the P365X Macro. This is so crazy, man. I'm a Glock guy. I love Glocks. And as you see, I still carry my Glock 45. Oh, as you know, it's unloaded. There's nothing in here. These are just sitting on here because I was actually carrying these right now, both of these. And when I came in here, I just set them on the table and I wanted to unload them. But they're both unloaded. Let me tell you something about this sight. I dropped this gun off the, I have a Hummer. One of my vehicles is a Hummer. And I dropped this off the hood of the Hummer. And it fell flat down like this on the concrete. Bang, hard as hell. Even put a small dent in my sight in the back. But I didn't lose zero. And this thing, I went right to the range. I was like, oh my God. I thought I was gonna break my glass. Nah, this RMR Trijicon, you did your motherfucking thing. Why is it turned off right now? Oh, it was just turned down. This battery lasts forever. Haven't had to touch it. There's a whole bunch of cool settings on it, but nah, I'm not talking about this right now. It fell. It fell off the top of the truck. Still working like crazy. I'm very excited. Some of these other rounds I had on here I was going to talk to you about. You know, you got your 7.62, which would be from a Draco, your 300 Black Eye, and your 5.56. Also pistols. Those are all pistols. Draco pistol right here. That's a pistol. So these are rounds that are also being carried in the street. Rifle rounds in a short package. Yeah, these things roar like crazy. But my whole thing is 7.62 and a 300 Black Eye have the same diameter of a 40. Matter of fact, that's a 9. So I think if you're within a close range, I mean, if you're within a 25, 30 feet arena type situation, you're going to be just fine with any of these pistols, man. But like I said, remember shot placement. And that's why carrying every single day is very important. Carry every day. Get comfortable carrying. You should never be uncomfortable when you sit down. You should know how to carry. You should shoot your gun all the time. And like I said, whatever is in your mag, whatever you're actually carrying in your mag, become proficient with it. Make sure you, the gun, and that mag all are on the same accord. As you notice, I have two different packs. I'm doing extreme predator traders, and I'm also doing some critical duties. And then, of course, I got my police rounds. They call these the police round, the gold dots, 124 plus P, which is another thing. Plus P, what's that mean? Plus pressure. You know what I mean? These bullets can be jacked up like being on speed or something. Like when they make these bullets, they, like I said, they're designed for different stuff. You might get a 9mm that's 147 grain. That's a heavier round. You're almost pushing 160, which is a lower for a 40. So it's a big game trying to make 9s, 40s, and 45s all the perfect round. Right now, I think 9mm is winning the war because it's just so many. I had some Buffalo bores before. Them things were hitting like a hammer. And then, you know, these Fort Scotts are so beautiful, man. I love them. Fort Scott, you did a good job on these, man. These things are fast, light, no recoil, and you can get right back on target with them. I was shooting clean. I don't want to say quarter, maybe 50-cent piece, but my grouping at 15 yards was impeccable. I mean, I was impressed with myself. And it made me realize at that point, damn, some bullets are better than others. Some bullets do shoot better than others. I went in there and shot a whole box of Fort Scott. Bro, listen, my grouping was like the size of a 50-cent piece. Same day, same gun. I shot some regular target ammo, and there was in a grouping of a baseball. So imagine quarter, 50-cent piece, and imagine a baseball. So my grouping is still tight because I do shoot very well, but I could tell it was the ammo. Imagine that it was the ammo. I didn't even know that happened like that. But I just want to kick it with y'all for a minute, man. Talk about these different bullets, these different types of ammo, different type of carry ammo, and the importance of picking the right ammo. Like I said, these bullets are not made to drop somebody like a sack of potatoes unless you know how to shoot and you shoot them in the right area. So does it matter 9, 40, or 45? Does it matter which one you carry? Fuck no. It matters how you shoot. You can have a 22. You can have a 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum, like the one of the Kel-Tecs with like 30 rounds of 22, and know what you're doing and put them bullets on shot and drop 32 targets. But like I said, you have to hit in the right spot. A great zombie gun would be something like that. 9mm, 45s, and 40s. Yeah, a little bit bigger hole, but where you shoot them is important. Of course, the bigger the bullet, the bigger the hole. You want them to leak. You want them to slow down and stop. Any one of these bullets are not guaranteed to drop a target indefinitely on the same day. They're going to die tomorrow, but today they might just get carted off unless you shoot them in the right spot. So like I said, once again, I can't express anymore, but you have to know how to shoot. Target placement is a motherfucker. You got to know how to shoot. Practice, carry the right gun. Before you buy your first gun, go rent a couple and shoot a couple. Go to the range with somebody who's been there before and knows what they're doing. You know, there's no range skills for dummies. Range for dummies is people going to be ending up getting hurt. So you got to go there with somebody who knows what they're doing, no showboating, pay attention. This your boy Showbiz, man. Thank you for watching Gundamentals. This was just casual talk. I know I was kind of like all over the place, but I'm just talking to y'all, man. I miss you guys. I've been busy the last week and a half. I haven't shot anything. And I was a little under the weather. I was a little just tired, man. I've been working a lot of hours and I didn't get a chance to film. So today I just wanted to come in here and talk to you guys. And it was about ammo. Fuck it, man. Like, copy. What do I say? Comment. See what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. Get notified, man. I'm coming at you, man. Let's go. Gundamentals.com. Get loaded today.